Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is Sunday, May 26th. It is 2:37 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. Weekend is finally almost over, and we can get back to trading. Well, we can always trade crypto. I mean, it's Forex, but the traditional markets will be open, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens when they open. One thing I did not look at that I think we should, I'll pull it up before we get out of here, is futures. Um, One thought is this: Biden asks the Saudis to bail him out. I'm wondering if we continue seeing uh, raising gas prices, hyperinflation, you name it. If you're aware of it, you're aware of it. If you're not, you're not. But we definitely have supply chain issues. We have on the shelf issues. There's a lot going on supply side, and gas prices are not helping. The administration really cannot blame Putin any longer. Nobody's really buying that, except the strict CNN watchers. I'm not knocking Biden. I don't care. It's just that I'm just saying the administration itself, with the basically the collective West right now, kind of going after proxy war in Ukraine, has not helped the economy. And we've kind of done this to ourselves. We used to be energy independent. Now we are not. So however we got here, whatever. It's a matter of conjecture. I know it's a matter of opinion, but still, we're in a spot right now where I think we're heading towards a holiday weekend coming up. Not this weekend, but next. We're going to have a holiday week, a holiday weekend, the 4th of July. I think a lot of people are going to have kind of a normie apocalypse when they start realizing that, there's problems in the world. Things aren't quite right. Really, I love my country. I love Americans, but we're the densest people on earth. And I think this 4th of July weekend is going to be quite the oh crap, something's not right, who's to blame, etc. Do you think the 4th of July weekend is going to be peaceful and groovy and glorious, or maybe a bit of a scary disaster? What do you think? All right, looking at Bitcoin trading volume, it is 1.7 billion. If we round it up, that is incredibly low. Looking at crypto meter.io, it says 2.3 billion in volume for Bitcoin explicitly. That's incredibly low. So very, very low Bitcoin trading volume. Longs and shorts have been duking it out. The whales here, a couple short wrecks, which are kind of nice to see. But in general, it's kind of been just a little bit of turbulence down here. It's been, honestly, I would say, kind of a quiet weekend as far as bulls and bears duking it out, short and long end. Looking at the big exchanges, one thing that's kind of somewhat interesting and positive to see, beginning to see a little bit of green. Exchanges are starting to turn green. They've been red this weekend. We're starting to see some positive volume, just barely. Let's see if that actually continues. If we can roll into Monday with some positive volume on the exchanges, and if Bitcoin can keep its price action with its very, very low volume, and the S&P 500 opens positively, it's going to be a darn good week, maybe. Looking at Bitcoin, 21,397. That's a good price action to be holding with this low volume. Looking at in general the other top 100 alts, not quite an alt rampage yet, but Doge is up 9.4. Ethereum Classic up 6. Quant is 2.4. Basic authentication token BAT is down. So in general, we're just a bit of a neutral market with a couple coins that definitely are performing, like Kava up 5% recently. So top 100 kind of sideways with a few making slight gains. All right, looking at longs versus shorts on Binance for Bitcoin explicitly, 52% long, 47% short. Okay, we're seeing an increasing long bias for Bitcoin on longs and shorts on Binance. Good to see. For Ethereum, same thing on Binance, looking at longs and shorts, 49% long, 50% short. So pretty much 50-50 long versus short sentiment. Looking at the daily chart, it is nice to see some upwards momentum here in the daily chart, where we're just now getting over. We're challenging the 20 WMA. That's kind of the first place to be on the daily chart to get back to some positive movement. After that, you got the 50 moving average is right there at around 27,500. So, we could do it this week coming up. We'll see how that rolls. Looking at the MACD on the daily, it's positive. I really like seeing that. That's definitely going to give us momentum as we enter this week. And the tangent is beginning to lend towards positive on this free day. That's going to be a big deal too. Looking at, find Bitcoin, here we go. Let me actually go to a 45-minute chart. 45-minute chart, we can see Definitely had a bit of a retrace today after a pump. Hit the top of the RSI cave, came down, moving back up. Indicators are kind of smoothing out. Looks like we're probably going to continue going sideways or have a yeah, it's not a bad looking chart. We've been above the 200 and 314 for like 3 days now, so we're doing really good. Bitcoin has a slight upwards momentum still moving, is still going. So this channel that's above the 200 and 314 moving average on a 45-minute chart, that is just glorious. That could definitely set us up for a good Monday. Looking at the 4-hour chart, we still have a ways to go to get above that 4-hour 200 moving average, but that 4-hour 200 moving average is right around 26,300. Get above that, that's definitely going to be very, very bullish. Some alts worth note that I'm watching. None of them are really in a buy zone right now, but CIS versus USDT, definitely one that I'm watching. This guy could take off on Monday. Ape has been ape shit this weekend. Right now, it's beginning to retrace and cool off. Indicators are looking all right. We could see more up. I'm going to wait just to keep watching this guy. If I was very daring, maybe I'd get in today, but I'm going to hold off and see how it's looking Monday. Orca pumped like crazy. This is Orca versus USD on Coinbase of all things. Pumped, but I don't think it was quite exactly a complete pump and dump. It pumped. Now it's making a 0.5 fib bounce, continues to move up. Indicators are looking pretty good. So Orca versus USD, one that I might even get into today, but I'll probably just let the alt trades ride until Monday. I want to see how the market opens. I'm going to hop onto a different browser, which you guys cannot see real quick here. And I want to just find S&P 5 futures live. That's what I want to see right now. Investing.com, futures live. How are they looking? I'm going to bring those over so we can all see them. Okay, here we go. This is awesome. Check this out. I'm going to bring it over here to the screen so you can see. Looking at S&P 500 futures over there at the CME, we're looking at up 3%. So if the S&P futures, if S&P opens positive, which it looks like it will based on futures, definitely Bitcoin is posed to move up, and I think that's going to bring a lot of alts with it for sure. Once again, here's the Bitcoin chart on the 4-hour. We can actually break above 26,000. I know it's kind of sounds lofty, but that would get us above the 4-hour 200 moving average, and that would be just glorious. Bitcoin gets that upwards momentum. Watch out, definitely. It will keep it. 45-minute chart is looking great. We're poised. We have this nice upwards trend going. I mean, if you want, you can even be somewhat. Yeah, I know I'm being a little bit creative, but you could actually draw a nice channel there. It's looking great. Indicators are definitely poised for some upwards movement. Looking at the daily chart, this is a glorious thing to see. Like I said just a second ago, I guess we're challenging at 20 WMA, the purple moving average. That is the first one to get above to be somewhat bullish. You have a nice expanding daily MACD that's looking glorious. The 3-day tangent on the MACD is turning towards the positive side. And on the daily chart, a spot to watch also is to break that 50 moving average, which is right around 27,000. These things can happen. They can happen quick. We have the S&P futures in the positive. We have Bitcoin in general looking good. It's held out well as far as price action through a very low volume weekend. Let's see how Monday shapes up. I'm pretty excited, and I hope you all are too. Well, everybody, remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, a piece of shit globalist cries, and that's a wonderful thing. I'll see you guys Monday. Let's hope we open that market in pure Lambo mode.